Welcome back, everyone. Today we're going to be shedding light on how to attain peace of mind. So, how do you attain peace of mind, you may ask? Without further ado, without further delay, allow me to demystify that answer to that inquiry right here, right now. Fortunately, much to your relief, much to your elation, much to your gratification, you are at liberty to attain peace of mind. You are a pioneer of your own destiny. In order to attain peace of mind, you will need to embrace health optimization measures. If your health is ailing, if it is waning, if it is atrophying, if it is degrading, if it is exacerbating, then it will be all the more cumbersome and all the more arduous and all the more ineffably difficult to attain peace of mind. You want to be able to attain vigorous, robust, stellar, optimal health. You never want your health to be in arrears, metaphorically speaking. So some health optimization measures that you can embrace, which can help you to attain peace of mind, encompass frequently drinking distilled water in order to maintain hydration, consuming vegan supplements in order to attain optimal nutrient levels, as well as frequently partaking in moderate exercises in order to reap the ample health benefits appertaining to exercising. Other health optimization measures that you can embrace encompass partaking in fasting to reap the health benefits appertaining to fasting, as well as engaging in ample stress alleviating activities in order to alleviate stress. You should also attain quality deep sleep for a prolonged period of time every day in order to reap the ample health benefits appertaining to attaining quality deep sleep. Perhaps the most pivotal health optimization measure is to embrace following a longevity-promoting, salubrious, wholesome, heart-healthy, brain-healthy, kidney-healthy, anti-cancer, anti-diabetic, nutrient-dense, alkaline, antioxidant-rich, anti-glycation, anti-inflammatory, raw fruitarian diet that is solely comprised of fruits and vegetables. You should also do everything in your purview to minimize your exposure to secondhand smoke and other lethal, deleterious, noxious compounds. You should minimize your exposure. Well, I should say you should completely avoid exposure to not just secondhand smoke, but also lethal household cleaning products. You never want to undermine your immune system health nor any other facet of your house. Your house is your wealth. Your house is sacrosanct, indispensable, precious, invaluable, and should never be compromised. Before you adhere to a fasting protocol, before you undergo a fast, always ensure that you are eminently nourished and are eminently hydrated and have a BMI well above 18.5. You should only fast if you are eminently hydrated, eminently nourished, and have a BMI that exceeds 18.5. Do not allow your health to degrade. It will undermine your well-being, your happiness, and of course, your quality of life. So, what are other measures beyond embracing health optimization measures that you could implement in order to attain peace of mind? Well, you want to be able to embrace an optimistic outlook on life. You want to be able to cultivate an abundance mindset. Do not allow yourself to be imprisoned in a scarcity, fear-based mindset. Analysis is paralysis. If a thought does not serve you, expunge it from the bowels of your mind. Do not allow it to live in your neurons rent-free. It is a disservice to you. Insalubrious, toxic thoughts are inimical. They are deleterious. They are hazardous to your mind. They are internecine. Nothing salubrious, nothing beneficent, nothing fruitful, nothing desirable can ensue by having a mind that is a breeding ground for thoughts of despair, thoughts of failure, thoughts of inauspiciousness, and thoughts of pessimism. So, override your insalubrious thoughts with salubrious thoughts. Override your negative thoughts with positive thoughts. Manifest a higher positive to negative thought ratio. You can do it. You do not need to be disenfranchised. You do not need to be depowered. You can empower yourself. You can be imbued with energy. It is liberating. Displace your toxic thoughts. Displace your fears, anxieties, worries, stressors with empowering thoughts. Do not dwell on thoughts of despair, nor pessimism, nor inauspiciousness, nor fear, nor anxiety, nor stress. Have your mind be a bastion for thoughts of optimism, success, prosperity, auspiciousness, and fulfillment. Envision yourself being able to manifest a prosperous, blissful, auspicious, abundant future for yourself into reality. Envision yourself reaching your overarching goals and higher aspirations. Envision yourself being able to bring your lofty, ambitious, grandiose dreams to fruition. So, if you want to be able to change your mindset, if you want to be able to change your mentality, if you want to be able to change your disposition, if you want to be able to change your outlook on life, you need to take the requisite measures to do so. And it's not just about optimizing your house. If you optimize your house, that is empowering because it gives you the mental bandwidth, the stamina, the endurance, and the temerity to be able to change your outlook on life and your mindset and your mentality and your disposition. But it's also about diverting your attention away from depowering thoughts. So anytime you want to entertain an insalubrious thought for whatever reason, displace that thought, override that thought with a positive thought. So instead of dwelling on the possibility of failure, be optimistic and think about the possibility of success. View the other side of the coin, metaphorically speaking. So, part of attaining peace of mind is accepting that the future is outside your jurisdiction. I should say, let me revamp that. Part of attaining peace of mind is accepting that the results that you yield in life are outside the parameters of your control. They are outside your purview. They are outside your jurisdiction. In other words, the future is enigmatic and obscure beyond the veil of time. People are fearful. They are trepidatious. They are high-strung. They are nervous. They are anxious. They are paranoid. They are neurotic because they are worried about the future, even though it is needless aggravation and undue stress and unwarranted anxiety and unmerited fear. They shouldn't worry about something that is outside the parameters of their control. You do your utmost best to optimize your chances to yield favorable, beneficent, desirable, fruitful outcomes in life, but you ultimately cannot control what results are elicited. You cannot control the outputs that your inputs draw force. You try your utmost best to thrust your life into a forward movement trajectory. You try your utmost best to make inroads towards profound success, but there's no guaranteed outcome, lamentably, so be mellow, You want to be able to attain tranquility, serenity, and reposefulness in your life. You want to be relaxed, calm, mellow, level-headed. You do not want to be antsy, nor anxious, nor nervous, nor high-strung, nor hot-headed, nor neurotic, nor paranoid, nor fearful, nor trepidatious. So, override your negative thoughts with positive thoughts. Empower yourself. Do not depower yourself. Do not disenfranchise yourself. Do not have oppressive thoughts roam free in the chasms of your mind. And don't just hone in on optimizing your house, but also change your mindset, your outlook on life, your disposition, and your mentality. Know that you can triumph, prosper, and flourish. Know that you can attain unprecedented success. Know that you can actualize your latent potential. Know that you can reach your overarching goals and higher aspirations and manifest your grandiose, ambitious, lofty dreams into fruition. You have autonomy to do so. Do everything in your purview to ensure that you can live a meaningful, fulfilling, laudable, meritorious, worthwhile, eventful, stimulating, exhilarating, exciting, and interesting life. Be inspirational to others. Be exemplary to others. Be someone who others want to aspire to be like. Set the precedent. Set the standard. Be a role model to the current generations and future generations. Live life to its fullest. So, another component of attaining peace of mind entails working in capacities that allow you to have an unlimited earnings potential. You never want your earnings potential to be tethered to your time. You want your earnings potential to be unfettered, uncapped, and limitless, and not stymied, nor capped, nor fettered. So, build up your recurring revenue streams. You can produce monetizable intellectual properties, and you can build up your recurring revenue streams. You can cultivate behemoth brands across a multitude of disparate social media platforms that can host your content. And you can create monetizable intellectual properties such as videos, archivable live stream broadcasts, audiobooks, songs, podcast episodes. And of course, you could also produce software applications, mobile video games, custom-made print-on-demand merchandise, customizable templates, and of course, blogs. There's so many ways in which you can build up your recurring revenue streams. You do not want to relinquish your sacrosanct, indispensable, finite, precious, invaluable time for a pittance of fiat currency at a measly, infinitesimal, non-subsistence hourly wage. You want to have an unlimited earnings potential. So, when you create monetizable intellectual properties that have the latent potential to generate revenue in perpetuity, it can even allow you to generate revenue past the time span of your lifetime. There are plenty of people who are deceased who are able to still generate revenue to this day because they produced monetizable intellectual properties such as songs, People are still procuring books that were written over a century ago. People are still listening to music that was produced almost a century ago. People are still watching movies that were produced almost a century ago. So just bear this in mind. You can work in entrepreneurial capacities. You can be a pioneer of your own destiny. You do not have to grovel at an employer's feet. Employers, lamentably, most employers do not give an iota about your well-being nor happiness. You do not want to borrow equity out of your time, life, happiness, dignity, health, and future wealth for a pittance of a non-subsistence wage that only provides you with a modicum of ephemeral, fleeting, perishable short-term relief just to be able to buy food products with. So, to recapitulate, in sum, the abridged version is that if you want to attain peace of mind, embrace health optimization measures, do everything in your purview to attain robust, optimal, vigorous, stellar health. You want to be imbued with energy. Also, remember to expunge any insalubrious thoughts from the chasms of your mind, override them with thoughts of optimism, of success, of auspiciousness, of prosperity, of fulfillment. And of course, be humble and acquiesce to accepting that life outcomes are outside the parameters of your control. So you should be mellow, you should be calm, you should be relaxed. Never be nervous, nor anxious, nor fearful, nor trepidatious, nor stressed out, nor fatigued. Get your sleep. Attain quality deep sleep for a prolonged period of time each and every night. And do everything in your purview to be able to attain a reposeful, tranquil, serene, pleasant life. Have peace of mind. When you have peace of mind, you're resilient to stressors and adversities. When you have peace of mind, you have more fortitude than someone who lacks it. When you have peace of mind, you're all the more resilient, especially if you know how to maintain it in spite of encountering challenges that lie ahead. And of course, another component to attaining peace of mind is to build up your recurring revenue streams. The only way to get out of poverty is to have your recurring revenue streams as an aggregate generate enough cash inflows to offset your recurring expenses. You want to be able to pull yourself out of the muck and mire and never relinquish your time for money. So, when your income is on autopilot, you have far more time to embrace following health optimization measures and to revel in living your life. So, you can attain peace of mind. It's up to you. Embrace an optimistic outlook on life. Cultivate an abundance mindset. Do not be irate nor livid. Be calm, mellow, reposeful, pacifistic, level-headed. Do not be anxious, nervous, fearful, stressed out, neurotic. Override depowering thoughts with empowering thoughts. Displace disenfranchising thoughts with empowering thoughts. Do not depower yourself, empower yourself. So once you have attained optimal health, once you have establish multiple recurring revenue streams to be able to get your income on autopilot. And once you have changed your outlook on life, your mindset, your mentality, and your disposition to be favorable, it will redound to your advantage, and it will promote your well-being and allow you to live a more pleasant life. You can attain peace of mind if you so choose to do so. Once you have attained peace of mind, you'll be able to experience a mental state that is characterized by tranquility, serenity, reposefulness, and calmness. Plus, it makes you more resilient to stressors and adversities. You can perpetually maintain peace of mind, which is what you should aim to do. And remember to not worry about future events that are preordained to transpire. They are outside the parameters of your control. Just do your utmost best and do not allow inimical, noxious, deleterious, toxic, insalubrious sauce to be brought to fruition in the bowels of your mind. Expunge them all from your mind. Override them with sauce of optimism, auspiciousness, success, fulfillment, prosperity, and blissfulness. Be a pioneer of your own destiny and attain peace of mind. It will redound to your advantage. If you can optimize your health, your well-being, and learn to be calm, then you can attain peace of mind. So, I hope that you deemed this video to be insightful and enthralling, as well as captivating, riveting, and mesmerizing. Have a blissful day. Goodbye.